In this tutorial, we'll look at the processes and back-end tasks associated with ordering from your CERM integrated Infigo storefront. Our scenario is a logged in or non-logged in user accessing your storefront and navigating through your Infigo product catalog. As we're interfacing between CERM and Infigo, it's important to distinguish between some of the different terminology used by both pieces of software. So first off, in CERM, we have estimates, and then Infigo has the equivalent of quotes. So this is a specification of a currently unplaced piece of work. They have a fixed specification, but variable artwork. Then in CERM, we have products, and in Infigo, we have the more or less equivalent of jobs, a piece of work with a fixed specification and a fixed artwork. And that's usually generated from what we were talking about previously, so estimates or quotes. And then in CERM, we have an order, so that's an instance where the CERM product has been purchased. Now, the first thing we need to do is to access a product that is actually linked to CERM. So whilst navigating your storefront, your users would access an Infigo product linked with your CERM system. So this could be going through the header, it could be going through the Catalogue search pages, the search bar, or in my case, I'm just going to utilize one of our featured products. Clicking on this, as with any Infigo storefront, will take you to the product landing page. Now, this is an Infigo multi-part product, as it's required that artwork is going to be uploaded. We can complete the specification of the product by filling out the Infigo attribute fields, so all of these we can see here. And we can also include a product ID and a product description. These are both the equivalent of CERM fields, which are passed to the CERM system once the order is placed. And we can see that every time we're changing one of these entries, the price is being recalculated. That's because it's pulling through a different estimate based on what we select. So this whole process works due to a live link with the CERM system. So each permutation of Infigo attribute combinations will have a CERM estimate associated with it. As the specification is altered on the Infigo product landing page, a different CERM estimate is pulled from your CERM system. So we can update the quantity, and that will also update the price based on pricing rules that you've specified. And then we can go ahead and click Start. So clicking Start here will prompt the user to immediately upload the artwork associated with this project. So I'll click that in a moment. Alternatively, clicking Add to Basket will skip the requirement to upload the artwork at this particular stage. The order can be placed without artwork, which can be uploaded at a later date. So I'm going to go ahead and click Start, and then just select our required artwork. I'm then going to go to Preview the updated piece. And then if we're happy, I'm going to add this to Basket. So the fully specified Infigo multi-part product is now added to the basket. Now we don't just immediately have to go through the checkout. If there's multiple things that you want to add to the order before you place it, you can do so. So let's go through that process again, but this stage I will not upload our artwork at this stage. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that directly to Basket. So we can optionally complete our checkout details. Now, as we saw in an earlier tutorial, these are checkout attributes which are linked to fields within our CERM system. So there are corresponding fields, and this information will be driven to those fields within CERM. I'm then just going to proceed through the checkout and complete that order. So that order has now been placed. Whilst completing this process in Infigo, several items have been created in CERM. So these include a CERM estimate. So again, that's the equivalent of an Infigo quote. These are the completed specification of a piece of work. Whilst the general specifications, such as size and materials, are fixed, the artwork is variable, and users can directly reorder from a CERM estimate. Also created is a CERM product. So this is the equivalent of an Infigo job. These are a static piece of work with a fixed specification and a fixed piece of art. They are associated with the CERM estimate that was created as well. And then we have a CERM order. So this is the actual order placed based on the CERM product. In this example, 2 orders have been placed for that single CERM product, one of which we uploaded the artwork for, one of which is pending artwork upload. So we'll investigate these concepts and how they can be utilized within Infigo in future tutorials.